very tough for him. And this is not a hero that's known for his farming ways, right? Like, I don't know. I'm worried about this Blink Dagger timing, and if he doesn't get a Blink Dagger on time, by the time like Brood sort of, kept somewhat under control, things are going to start looking rough. IMO.
Yeah, I can see this game going kind of either way. I'm very much looking forward to this one. This one doesn't look set in stone. The lanes are going to tell a pretty big story, and I think, again, I would go back to the difficulty and execution for the HellRaisers supports versus the Gambit supports. It feels like that was the same story in Game 1. It was a similar story in our first series that simple support heroes can make your life a lot easier. Like, I do believe there's a good reason we don't see Earth Spirit as much, sadly, as much as I love this hero.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm with you there at least. Definitely the Earth Spirit man has been pummeled a little bit with all of the nerfs that he's received. And then, on the other side, just hit the R button for immersion. He's good to go. He's got a Nyx Assassin to cover for him a little bit. What do you think about this, like, sort of first phase in the Nyx? Do you think it's something that... Because I thought at first it was just about the Puck, but Puck was banned last time, so they weren't even, like, baiting them into it. They just, I guess, believe in this Nyx.
Yeah, I really like this hero. I think it's a completely viable first phase pick. It makes you just not want to pick a lot of heroes. Like, they've now essentially, like, soft ban, I think we used to call it, by picking the Nyx Assassin. Like, you don't want to pick up these heroes like that Storm Spirit or something. The Ember, like, you just don't want to get an accidental, like, oh, I've been Carapace and now I just lose the entire team fight.
Right. And I think that those types of heroes tend to be the ones that are, like, also very integral to the entire dynamic. Like, I think again about a Puck or whatever, you
or
kind
an
of
Invoker,
have to have
right?
that hero there. Yeah, or an Invoker, totally.
Like, they basically cover themselves by taking the Nyx Assassin there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think the enemy team really wants Invoker versus Nyx Assassin.
Well, I am very curious to watch Afterlife on this DK and what he decides to do. And then on the other side, Lil, just gonna run in here with some big old damage and try and punch him. Immersion did get some fire spirits onto him along the way, so it won't be quite free damage. Still getting punished a little bit for it as the time goes on.
That's great play, though, because Afterlife has no way of dealing with this, right? Like, he's actually just going to have to watch his Phoenix get punched.
Yeah, not great.
He hasn't even recalled the Spirit this whole time either. He's going to, yeah, there you go. Get all that bonus damage.
Bang.
Oh, yeah.
Bang. God, it's so satisfying, that sound.
The old staple. We do need a stapler with, like, the actual sound, too. That would be good.
Dude,
that's when we'll know Dota's jumped the shark. Like, if we ever actually get a stapler, that's how you know cosmetics have gone too far. Maybe the same day that Tidehunter becomes a watermelon.
Ooh, yes. I'm all about that one. Oh, down bottom. Zayats took the Boulder Smash level 1, and he gets punished for it. Dream finds the kill.
Yeah, I'm guessing he went for a old range creep secure there.
That is feeling the right way. Well, Dan was asking about Zayat's play and how much he's done on Earth Spirit. I mean, he knows how to play the hero, but obviously getting punished there. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, rough start, rough start.
Oh god.
Guys, he only has like 25 levels in this thing, okay?
Oh no. Yo, that is frustrating. That was a rough start down bottom.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side, it's a dream start to the game. Right?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at Lorenov. Yeah,
no,
dream start. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that it was as funny as I thought, so thanks. Mid lane, Young G versus Lordoff. Yeah, he did a great job. Lordoff has 4 last hits right now.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I know I'm North American with the math here, but that's not good.
No.
Not good. Is bad last hits.
Bad last hits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, I feel like Young
gold.
G is... Thank you, Trent. Thank you. I feel like it's a little bit of payback from last game, right? Like, wasn't he the one? I mean, it wasn't this bad. It wasn't nearly this bad.
No, but oh man. Yikes. Like, sure, you're not dying. You can sustain, but that's about all you got to write home about. Oh, here we go. The punish. They're even going to try and bring in the Earth Spirit. He's like, oh, he'll get desperate soon enough.
Dude, they're going to make that move. Feels real bad. Just realized it's Lorenov.Brile. What a
Big
name.
fan of Brile.
There you go.
You see him there with that? Oh, man.
Well, they see him now. Ein is in the area. Zayats decides he just wants to go to a different lane after the struggles before. The courier tries to bait it. Nice. Zayats wants to chase. He's like, you're not getting my courier. Roll for it.
Oh, but wait.
Oh, dude. Okay, that's not gonna work. Dream is appreciating it. Ein is gonna give him the tip afterwards. Poor old Zayats. Dude, he's got the boots. He's just chasing him to the ends of the earth. Slow and steady wins the race. He has another roll in a second if he wants to use it. He's gonna take a stun too, though. He doesn't.
I mean, he's got so much HP. He doesn't care. Yeah, give him the kick. It's fine.
Bang bang.
All right, that's a good idea from Lorinov, though. Go for the EMP. That's going to greatly reduce the amount of harass he has there and force him to fight over the water rune. So just keeping that away from the Viper one way or another.
6 heroes mid. 2 in each of the side lanes. I mean, they need help on the side of Gambit for sure. Lorinov is still sitting here at 8 CS to 25 and 17. I mean,
meanwhile,
how much... Go for it.
Well, meanwhile, you're leaving a solo lane now of a DK versus a Drow, right? So, I mean, the wave was by the towers. Rezo, just getting out of that little trouble down bottom, but they can't help the mid too much, or they're really going to hang Afterlife out to dry.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, that's the part that's kind of weird about it, I guess. And they're still tipping Zayats here continuously, because I guess TB's pretty happy with his lane, 28 and 11 right now over Rezo. It feels weird, though. Like, how much do you think that this sort of shutting down that we're seeing mid matters? Because I feel like, you know, in the past, it was like you would just lose the game off of this. But do you think it's that big of a problem for this Invoker? Do you think it's, like, recoverable?
I think it's kind of bad this game. I think it's important that Lorinov is available to make rotations around the map with some of the earlier levels and the better Quas-Wex spells. So
right.
This seems a little troublesome to me because we know that the Dragon Knight's not going to have the best start. I think Afterlife's actually doing kind of amazing considering the lane. Partially because Lil was forced to like try and help out with those runes, I guess, so it gave a little bit more breathing room.
Right.
But it is still going to be a while before you get a blink. Like that's a tough ask.
That's a fair point.
A lot of damage there, though.
Going. Wants to find him. Okay. They just get the kill. That works.
All right, GG. Lane's easy. Dragon Knight's going to get some items now, so we're all good. Another EMP setup here into the stun.
Young G.
Barely securing some last hits.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? Who gets a TD up top, too? Okay. That's not bad. Roll down bottom. I ain't just going to TP away.
That was perfect. And Young G probably pretty frustrated in the status of getting runes, but...
yeah.
We'll grab the bounty. And, oh, hey, look, guys, Brood 6. Haha. Take him out of your tower. Airblade, at least a very quick jungler, but yeah, this was the main issue with the Brood pick. Is they actually don't have a hero that can come down here right now.
Right. Yeah,
Level 6 Brood's just not worth contesting.
It's still pretty good, and like they're gonna give this one up. I guess the thing that's a little bit weird is Lil's gonna get chased out of the triangle here. Is that like Zayat, since he hasn't been able to connect on many of these kills, he's still just level 2. So like, yeah, your Viper is doing really, really well over the Invoker. Yeah, your Brood is like starting to control stuff. But one of these other heroes that you kind of need to get things done is Zayat, and he really hasn't been able to yet.
I think what we really need is to see what Rezo does now. I'm very curious to see how much pressure he puts on this tier 2 tower in the bottom lane, because they really, really can't afford to bring someone down here. Like, the Phoenix is forced to show up here, and I feel like Immersion can just get bullied out of here if Rezo plays his cards right.
Well, for now at least, he's just getting some free farm on the Phoenix while simultaneously the Brood is farming out the whole jungle. So we'll keep our eyes on it.
I think Zayat should like take this wave mid and then just rotate down bottom and try and help set up a kill with Immersion. Like, don't feed these spiders for free to this Phoenix, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we'll see if they decide to do that. At least for now, he's just keeping it chill.
Structures are fortified.
I mean, they're still finding space here on Gambit in spite of all this. And they have DK form. They're sort of getting some damage in that tier 1. Do manage to find the sleep up there onto him for a moment, but the tower shot woke him back up. Got Lorinov still just level 6.
Rezo's starting to amass quite the army here.
Yeah.
The spiders, though. moving through this jungle, and they're starting to invade a little bit further from HellRaisers. Now they have this dual pressure, right? Because the Broodmother is controlling this bottom part of the jungle, it's much harder to defend the mid tower. And Zayat's zoning roll, totally fine, right?
Yeah, perfectly okay. EMP out of mana now. Still has a urn, but nothing really afterwards. So Rezo gonna take those spiders that he was building up bottom and now pressure that tier 1 tower mid. And it looks like they're gonna get it basically for free. So a nice play right there by HellRaisers.
I think Gambit knew that they would lose these towers because it's basically impossible to defend them with the draft that they managed here. Just a really nice last pick brood, undoubtedly, in terms of securing this part of the game. The big question is just simply like, what happens now? Because this part is, it's basically predetermined that this will be the state of the game. And I think they are in a better place than I'd imagined. Like, I think the Terrorblade made the perfect call, like when Dream went to the jungle. But what can you do as Gambit? Like, should you just full pressure top lane with your Dragon Form? Because this Viper's a little bit of a worrisome hero they might have to face. And yeah, there's that kill. That's exactly what they need. Because no one can be down here. Like, even sitting on the tower is dangerous.
Yeah. And I mean, Resolution needs to keep this pressure on, right? So he's going to now keep all of his spiders pressured up.
Ward too.
I mean, Tornado's not going to be enough to kill him either. So it looks like they are just going to keep this pressure up here. I mean, losing the tier 2, that one would hurt a lot. Like losing this outpost and control of this map. So, I mean, the problem is I don't know if they actually can do anything to stop it though. And instead, they're actually able to find Kuman up top trying to TP away, and it looks like he's going to be able to.
What a good TP.
And Lil also gets out of there, salves up, walks away, and now the pressure bottom. Damn. All right, really good stuff from HellRaisers.
Yeah, this is Gambit's like only play, so I'm guessing that they had kind of predicted this was going to be coming from them, to just like try and force this tower instead. But excellent stuff here. They're going to get this outpost. This tower is just gone. The Brood Pit coming through in the clutch right now for HellRaisers. I have to say, I appreciate that they're not feeding heroes. Immersion came down once. He killed a couple waves, got some experience, and said, like, you know, I just got to accept that we can't do anything about this.
Right. They do need to do something about this, though. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's just running his webs down bottom. And run off.
Buttons here, you know?
Yeah. God, it's still not enough. Dude. Oh, my God.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Relax, everyone. Relax. We're good.
I mean, I don't know. This is scary. Like tier 3 tower just takes a couple hundred damage on it, and they're still engaging and pushing in. Like the fact that this is only 1,000 gold lead right now, like I feel like I don't know what Gambit can do at this point. They have 1 point in breathe fire. Like they don't have wave clear.
Oh, looks like they want to smoke. And try and go for a tornado cold snap play with a perhaps a meta here. I'm guessing. No, we're a minute away from meta. So they're just trying to gain back control of their own side of the river with this movement. They have a ward.
Can they kill this guy? Oh, this
yeah,
would be
if
good.
they egg. Yep.
Okay, egg drop down. They have the stun in the area as well. Gets the chase down for the kill. Young G, he drops.
All right, that's not bad, right? You'll take that, 100%.
Totally.
Unfortunately, you are still again gonna be missing out a lot on XP because of this outpost. You don't see this happen very often, where it's taken at like the 11-minute mark. So we'll have to keep an eye on how much that's affecting the experience gain this game. But now there's no egg down bottom too, so this does make things a little bit easier for Rezo. It's now less likely that they can create some sort of a combination of abilities to kill him. And he even goes for the hood here too, so he wants that pipe to help protect the spiders from this magic damage. Dude, this tier 3 is getting weak for 12 minutes.
Yeah, this is really scary. He did get the fire spirits. Oh, wait a minute. Resolution, if he goes down right here, this would be huge. But they're not going to be able to get him. Oh, he just walks away. Dude.
Afterlife is actually closer to the blink than I imagined.
Okay.
That's not bad. Considering the status of this game and the way it's been played out on this entire bottom half of the map, you got to be a little bit pleased about that as Gambit.
True. I mean, so now, again, it's like they're playing the best that they can with the draft that they've got, but the draft that they've got just really doesn't have answers yet for all these spiders, and now they're bringing the rest of the team. I actually think Gambit's going to win this game. Okay. Done? I think it gets to a point where it's hard for them to start good fights as HellRaisers. Oh. Resolution backs away again. Yeah, I can see that. I can see what you mean. I wonder about this. Like, I guess the other big question is like, how much economic damage can HellRaisers do before they get to that point where it might not matter?
Mm-hmm. The key things to me for HellRaisers are going to be controlling Roach by utilizing this pressure in the bottom lane. By keeping the threat on this tower and guaranteeing that there's a hero down here, if you can use that to convert into 2 free Roaches, that's going to be very good. Because the more pressure you put bottom, the more heroes have to go down there, the further they're pulled away from the Roach pit, and hopefully that allows you to gain access to the triangle. Because right now, they're really struggling to cut off Dream's farm. Like, sure, he's the vacuum getting basically all the farm on Gambit, but that's also what they want right now. It would be great if Invoker could have more gold, but DK's going to get his blink, and Invoker will get some levels with this Midas.
Totally. Yeah, the Midas actually being able to get into that on the Renoff. The fact that he's going to catch back up a bit. Oh my god, Spike Carapace breaking the game. Has the stun afterwards, Afterlife trying to move into position. Breathe Fire, only level 1. Looks pretty ineffectual.
Looking at his bank account like, what? Where's my gold?
Yeah. Pipe in 100 gold for Rezo.
I wonder if he just brute forces bottom with Pipe.
Dude, I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know. Ooh, Tornado? Zayat's in far too deep right now, but the roll and actually able to TP in on the spiders by Young G. Okay, Boots a travel play. Renoff's getting chased as the ice wall afterwards. Tries to get out of there. Dust still on him. He is going to TP out. Do they have anything to break it? No. Can't get in range.
This is good. This is a great adjustment from HellRaisers, right? They're stopping this pressure in the bottom, and they're just like, they're focusing on what Dream is doing and saying, why don't we try and shut him down with our big lead here?
Oh. Wow. They didn't shut him down there.
Nope. He is definitely standing quite tall now in this meta form. And they have vision on these heroes retreating, too.
I mean, this is the downside to that style, I guess, right? Is that if you don't shut him down now, there's no extra pressure that's being laid down along the bottom lane. And suddenly Gambit have like opened up a little bit more of the map to themselves.
I really think the business travel was a great idea, though.
Yeah.
For Young G, that's nice. Because now, like, Broodmother has opened this up. It doesn't have to be Brood playing this bottom half the entire time. Now it can just be anyone that buys bots.
Right. That's a fair point. Well, the blink was done like we were talking about. Have level 7 on Ein, the 2 in stun and 3 in Carapace. Afterlife runs into a whole heck of a lot of heroes. And Tornado to try and interrupt, but they will find him. Afterlife eventually going to drop. They just cancel the TP in by Young G, able to kill one of those spiders.
He's just thankful. He's like, okay, perfect. I'll just keep farming this camp instead. That's great. I didn't want to be there anyway.
Sure enough.
And there's that Roach. So, yeah, good first pick. And converting, and okay. I'm impressed. I thought HellRaisers would struggle a little bit more here, even with the big lead they have map-wise. If we put this on Kuman, assumedly. Effective stomp there too.
It's really interesting seeing like the win probability graph on this one. It feels very close. As Spike Carapace is going to come out there, immersion TPing away. Ein just trying to get out, but he eventually is going to fall. So not a whole lot left to do here. They just need to try and hold this high ground. That's your play if you're Gambit.
Yeah, don't give away kills. They've done such a good job, considering the state of the map again, to not give away a lot of free kills. They only have 4 kills, despite controlling the vast majority of the map throughout this whole game. But yeah, that's going to get a little bit harder now as they get more items. They're going to get a little bit faster. The initiations will be stronger. The mobility in general is just going to be raising up between these 4 staffs and Boots of Travel. So it's going to be harder for this Nyx Assassin and this Phoenix to play a little bit sneakier outside of the high ground.
The other thing that I think we're really feeling now is going to be that XP lead with the outpost being gone for so long. Like, you look at the difference in XP and it's almost 7,500. And levels are something that you like have to have on that Invoker. Like, still just being level 11 right now at 17 minutes, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, and they've had some moments where they've actually been playing like pretty tight as well on HellRaisers, so you'd think that might hurt them XP wise, but not the case when you have double outposts for this long.
Yeah. Well,
easy.
He's just done.
They just silence, nice ward on the high ground. They're gonna know about that, but they got themselves a free kill. And oh yeah, go for the solar crest on Rizzo, huh?
Smoke up now. They have that pipe ready, like we talked about. And I wouldn't have minded seeing maybe even Gambit just try and throw some bodies at that outpost to hold it a little bit longer, because it can make a difference. But meanwhile, dives in, gets silenced mid-hit. Oh no, nothing to save him. He dropped. They get the break, chase down, kill onto DK. Just absolute paper. And now Dream is just going to get ran down here as well. They do get the supernova, but then immediately gets blown up. That's the dieback for the Phoenix. Triple kill for Rezo. Can send the spiders in if they want. Roll forward, kick, silence, done. Ultra kill for Rezo. And I don't know, that might just be it.
They're looking so much better off of this strategy compared to the last game. Like, part of it is just having the better heroes for taking objectives. There's no doubt about that. But they're also just playing better across the entire map. Few mistakes this time, and mostly like, you know, you never really want to chalk up a win completely to draft, but this was a amazing Broodmother pick. Very well done and well played too. Like, I think Gambit had, like, they conceded the fact that this Broodmother was a brutal pick considering how early Terribly left the lane and how easy they gave up that tier 1 and that tier 2.
Right.
But, you know, they weren't, I thought they'd be able to find that sniping moment because of how well they played previously, but they just call it, and I don't blame them.
I saw the disconnect before I saw the GG, and that's kind of the state of this game, if we're going to be honest. That was a rough one for poor old Gambit there, but HellRaisers come out with the draft. They're able to make it work. They execute it effectively as well. I've seen last pick Broods that just completely fall apart, and you could tell knew what he was doing. Resolution